To truly be able to purify your mind and heart, to be liberated from unnecessary suffering, and to live a life in purpose, we all must learn to die. And by learning to die, I mean the death of our old self or our old frequency. And this relates to Neville Goddard, William Blake, and Bruce Lee when they spoke about learning the art of dying. We're talking about the death of the old frequency, the old conditioning and the belief systems and the programming that we gathered along our childhood and growing up, consciously or unconsciously, that negatively impact our lives, lead us down unconscious cycles, negative feedback loops, and really just limit us and hold us back from our true potential. When we're talking about dying, we're talking about change, rebirth, transformation, and truly revealing the real self within, the God within us all, and allowing God to flow through us, to walk with faith, to trust and flow, and to be as we truly are, and to truly learn to die from our old self and that old frequency, that limited self based on conditions, based on seeking externally. We can now transform and purify the mind and truly flow as the real self, the infinite pure consciousness, prior to any of these conditions or limitations, prior to even thoughts or feelings, prior to your name, to your body, any of the programming that was thrown onto you throughout growing up, you can now operate as this pure consciousness, this God within that animates all of this life, that makes all of this possible, that makes you able to experience thoughts or feelings or your five senses. It is that pure conscious awareness that you truly are prior to all these things. And when you operate from this, you operate from truth and love, peace, bliss, fulfillment. This is the same state you get into when you meditate, when you let go of identification and attachment, and you release the conditions, and you just be as you are in the silence, in the stillness, and you just let go and you let God. You naturally feel the feelings of love, peace, bliss, fulfillment. And you can carry this on throughout your life, throughout every single day. And an important aspect of this is learning to die, learning to kill off that old self. And one of the easiest ways to kill off that old self is to starve it from your energy and your attention. All of these conditions and limitations and programming that you want to purify, they stem from emotions. They stem from this energy, whether it's fear or doubt or anger, whatever emotions created these cycles, that is exactly what they feed on to stay alive. So when you take your focus and attention off these low vibrational feelings and energies like fear and anger and guilt and shame, and you focus that attention on what you desire to feel love, peace, bliss, happiness, fulfillment, whatever you desire to do in life, when you put your focused attention onto that, you starve off the old frequency, you starve off the old unconscious cycles, and you feed your desired reality. You feed your ideal self, and you start to transmute, you start to purify, and you start to transform. It is realizing that you are not these conditions, you are not this programming, and that you have the ability to change your beliefs. You have the ability to change the thoughts and the feelings you identify with, what you give focus and attention to, because attention is alignment. And where your focus goes, energy flows and grows. Whatever you are giving attention to, the thoughts that you identify with, the emotions that you feel and embody, and these thoughts and emotions create beliefs, which are just constant thoughts and feelings that go throughout your head. These beliefs form your identity, they form your behaviors and your daily actions that result in, the life that you experience. We have the power and the ability to consciously align with what we desire and feed that focus and attention on what we desire, and to starve off that old frequency and the old self and truly kill it off and learn how to die. So it is truly realizing you're not this conditioning, you're not these limitations, and that the true cause is within. And the more that you realize this, the more that you live in this truth and walk in faith, the more that you will see it reaffirmed in your reality through the people, the places, the experiences that you have. You will see this truth reflected more and more so each day as you maintain this desired frequency, and you maintain your focus and attention on what you desire. You maintain your focus and attention on the opportunities to maintain flow, on the good in everything, on the best in people, and you start to see God in everything. The more and more you'll transform, purify your mind and heart, and truly liberate yourself from unnecessary suffering, and truly transcend these conditions and these limitations, and you'll start to flow one with God and start to see God in everything, and truly learn to die every day. Anytime these limiting beliefs pop up, anytime these undesired feelings pop up, you are able to release from that identification. You're able to transcend and realign and maintain flow and maintain alignment with your desired internal state of being. And as you maintain that and go throughout your day, taking the aligned actions, building compound interest, and purifying the mind, you will reach exponential growth. You will manifest your desired reality, and you will experience all that you desire in like I said, the people, the places, the information, just all your life experiences. You'll see more and more of what you desire popping up. And it's really just about putting your focused attention on what you desire, what you truly desire to do. You do it. You know what to say, what not to say, you know what to do, what not to do, and you truly do all that you desire. You don't hold yourself back by limitations or these past conditions. Learn how to kill off that old self and become, who you truly are, flowing from pure conscious awareness. Live out your heart's desire and live in purpose. And you don't hold yourself back. You don't seek external validation. You don't look for others' approval, but you walk with faith, knowing your heart's desire. You have the courage, like Steve Jobs said, you have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. You just have to walk with faith and, consistently purify the mind, transcend the illusion, and just live in your true nature. Always remember that I and the Father are one. And I want to end this with Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the patterns of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. So this is not conforming to the outside world. This is not conforming to the conditioning or the limitations, but this is renewing your mind. This is purifying the mind of all of that conditioning and truly living in God's will, in your true, pure, conscious awareness, free from all of the conditions, free from all the identifications or any limitations. It's pure imagination. The power of our imagination is infinite, and we can truly put our focused attention on, what we love and what we desire, and live a life that we love to live. Or we could focus our attention on, the everything that's bad and, the limitations and conditions. But the choice is truly ours. The power is within us, and the cause is within us. And it truly starts with awareness and our focused attention, a clear vision on our heart's desire, on our God-given purpose, and maintaining it, staying committed, staying consistent, and walking with faith. That is my take on learning how to die, and really just starving off your old self and really flowing as you are, as pure consciousness, one with God, one with all, flowing in purpose, being in service and in contribution to all, to yourself, to others, and to God and divine evolution. Trust you found some value in this video. Feel free to subscribe, like, and comment. I'll see you next video. Thank you so much for watching. Truth and love always. Don't get brainwashed. Peace. Love you.